Now at 6, people gather in Joplin to protest the U.S. Supreme Court possibly overturning Roe v. Wade. Plus,
on Wednesday, there was an exciting announcement about the potential future of the Joplin Union Depot. But what makes this building worth saving? I'm Chris Warner with that story.
And Pitt State now offers professional certifications for some students.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Following a draft opinion that indicated the Supreme Court would overturn Roe v. Wade, advocacy groups on both sides have voiced their reactions. This is KOAM News at 6. KOAM's Bronte Sorotsky is live at a rally to protect abortion access in Missouri and has more.
Hey now, we're still here at 5th and Main, where even more people have shown up to protest the Supreme Court leak, and they say they are protesting for reproductive rights in Missouri. Now, if Roe v. Wade were to be overturned, states would be free to decide their own abortion laws. In Missouri, lawmakers have legislation to trigger an abortion ban with a Supreme Court ruling. Currently, there's only one abortion clinic in Missouri, and that's in St. Louis. Protesters here say they want to bring awareness to the few abortion services that women in Missouri have.
So currently right now, Missouri is getting a lot of trigger laws being passed about abortion, basically making it harder to get access to safe abortions in the area. So we already have a 72-hour waiting period. There's already only one clinic available in this whole state. So it's really just about protecting the limited access that we still have available to us.
Now, currently, the leaked opinion is still just a draft, and abortion is still legal in Missouri. But if Roe v. Wade were to be overturned, then abortion in this state would be overturned at 8 weeks, including instances of incest and rape, and would only be allowed if the pregnancy puts some other's life in danger. Reporting live in Joplin, Bronte Sorotsky, KOAM News.
Bronte, thanks. The weather improving as we end the work week. Doug Heddy.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better outside for us this afternoon into the evening hours compared to what we have seen over the past couple days, even though we had some very heavy amounts of rain once again last night into the morning hours. Still a lot of clouds, kind of cool for May. It's not bad out there, but a lot of clouds. The clouds are slowly breaking up, and eventually we'll get clear skies later on tonight. I am a little concerned we're going to get some patchy fog in here, but this whole storm system rolling away from us. Temperatures pretty good if you want to get outside. It's Friday evening. Enjoy it. We're sitting into the mid-60s, near 70 once you get out across southeastern Kansas, northeastern parts of Oklahoma. Temperatures over the next few hours will slide back through the 60s into the 50s. We'll bottom out near 50. Again, I do think we'll get some patchy fog tonight, but temperatures heating up as we head into the weekend. We're going to check that out here in just a bit.
See you then. Several area roads could still be underwater from the heavy rains the past few days. You can check the latest road conditions in your area through our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com, and with the KOAM News app. That app is available free of charge in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Just search for KOAM News app. An announcement Wednesday from the Downtown Joplin Alliance made the light at the end of the tunnel a little brighter for Joplin's Union Depot. Tonight, KOAM's Chris Warner brings us more on the history of this downtown building.
Joplin Union Depot. Just looking at this video, it's obvious it's seen better days. But its future may be a little brighter as a search begins to find the right developer to come in and breathe new life into this historic structure. We spoke with Jill Sullivan at the Post Art Library in Joplin to learn a little more about the history of this iconic building.
Union Depot was designed by Kansas City-based architect Louis Curtis, who's often referred to as the Frank Lloyd Wright of Kansas City. And it's our Union Depot that really helped, I guess you could say, cement his reputation and become a pioneer in fireproof concrete construction. And the depot opened in 1911, and it was in service as a train depot until it closed in 1969.
Part of that fireproof concrete has a local connection.
He used local chat in the concrete mixture. So it was kind of like reusing a waste product and turning that into something new as well. So that was very innovative at the time. In fact, in 1912, Popular Mechanics magazine wrote about it and acknowledged it.
Sullivan says the need to preserve the building goes beyond the depot itself and deep into its walls.
The building itself is an architectural wonder. It's beautiful and stunning. However, I think all of the stories of the people coming and going to our community, leaving our community, visiting our community, I think that that's just as important to preserve, and that by preserving the building, we also help to preserve those stories.
She says preserving the depot preserves our community.
It's all part of the building of our community, and I think that often people will look at preservation and might think that it's just about the buildings and the materials, but it's really about the people and the stories and the community.
In Joplin, Chris Warner, KOAM News.
We have a link to that Popular Mechanics article Sullivan mentioned in this story at KOAMnewsnow.com. Missouri taxpayers are a step closer to getting a several $100 refund from the state. The Senate last night endorsed a plan to provide a one-time tax credit of up to $500 for individuals and $1,000 for couples. The refunds would go only to individuals earning less than $150,000 and couples making less than $300,000 annually. The Senate plan needs a final vote to go to the House. Pittsburgh State University is offering something new for communication students. For the first time this spring, students will have the opportunity to receive a professional certification. The certifications are for social and digital media and are included with the degree. 11 students have earned the certification for the spring semester.
My emphasis is in strategic communication, which is public relations and advertising. So since social media is one of the largest forms of advertising, I'll be using it every day. But just being able to know how different advertisements will affect people and how to get the most engagement with them is really what's helped me the most.
The department will continue to offer certifications for future seniors. This is National Nurses Week, and Freeman nurse leaders made pancakes to show their appreciation for all the hard work their nurses do every single day. Events this week included a decoration contest, a barbecue, recognitions, themed basket raffles, and giveaways.
Our nurses are here day and night. They're taking care of patients' needs. A lot of times they put their others' needs before their own.
Heather Workman there won the t-shirt design contest. Her shirt was displayed today at the Pancake Feed and is for sale through the month of May. Coming up, how you can support an area nonprofit while getting a gift just in time for Mother's Day. Plus, a new robotics program at a Missouri school is already sending teams to a world championship event. The Washington Family Hope Center in Joplin is looking for your help to support moms and kids. The center is hosting their second annual Blooms of Hope event with a potted plant and flower sale. Arrangements were put together by the moms of the center for the moms in your life. They also have a make and take table for kids to create their own arrangements.
We're part of Water Gardens, but we are the shelter for moms and kids. And so we thought it would be a great thing to have a plant sale for Mother's Day that's then in turn going to help us continue to serve moms at this facility.
The event runs until 7 tonight. It's going to continue tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., then again on Sunday from 10 a.m. until they sell out. It's an annual tradition for some Joplin High School students, the Warrior Walk. Graduating seniors at McCauley High School took a trip down memory lane by walking the halls of St. Mary's Elementary, which many of them attended way back when. The current students of St. Mary's gave them a round of applause during the walk.
Telling the kids what they can accomplish when they're older, this is what is to come, and especially for my other classmates who have gone to St. Mary's since they were preschool, they can see the teachers, they can see the kids of what it reminds them when they were little, just that kind of aspect of it.
The Warrior Walk took place after graduation practice and Mass. The Reed Spring, Missouri School Robotics program is less than a year old, and it has two teams of the VEX Robotics World Championship in Dallas, Texas right now. They're competing. Reporter Madison Horner shares how the new program is preparing students to become the next generation of problem solvers.
Teamwork, collaboration, and communication are just a few of the words Reed Spring students use to describe what they've learned this year.
You have to talk to your teammates in order to do a lot of the things that we do. like building, doing a state competition, driving the robot, coding.
Sixth grader Bea Clifford says it was a complete shock learning students from both the middle and elementary schools got the invitation to the World Championship. Clifford says through the program she discovered a new interest and skill set in coding.
I did not expect to be able to code a robot to do so much as to gain 40 points, you know, that's really big.
At World, students will be asked to solve an engineering challenge presented in the form of a game. Teams will work together to score points and show off their skills individually in driver-controlled and programming robot skills challenges. Student Ethan Linegar is looking forward to meeting teams from other countries next month.
Even if they don't speak our language, I'm excited to see how they do robotics versus how we do it.
Robotics coach Keith Kramer has watched students gain confidence being on the team. He says whatever career path they choose later in life,
if they can work through a problem, if they can try to plan for possible issues that may arise, then this is going to help them in anything.
Student success has also led to more interest in the program overall.
Now, so many kids in our class want to be on the team for next year.
Dreams really do come true is what I've learned from this year. Just shoot for those dreams and don't give up.
The VEX Robotics World Championship runs until the 12th. A little bit later, two of the best high school softball teams in all of Kansas meet in Pittsburgh.
Plus, temperatures are really going to start to warm up as we head into the weekend. We're going to check that out coming up. Well, it's turned out to be a much drier day for us today, at least the daytime. We had some very heavy amounts of rain once again last night, especially southwestern parts of Missouri. Since midnight, the airport picked up over 1.5 inches of rain. Look at the month. We're approaching 8 inches for the month. It's the 6th of May, so that shows you how much rain we've had in the past 6 days at the Joplin airport. Some areas have gotten 12 inches. For the year, we're over 21, so we're above by almost 8 inches of rain, but still we have the flood warnings in effect. The creeks, the streams, they're near that crest level, so they're super high, but they should start to come down as we go through the next couple days because we're cutting the faucet off a little bit, so that is good news. Look at this stripe, Jasper County, Lawrence-Dade County. This is a stripe of 10 plus inches over the past 3 days, but on average, most of us picked up 4 upwards to 8 inches of rain. Temperatures right now mid-60s to near 70 once you get out into our western counties. Looks pretty good, 7th in range line, currently sitting at 65, northerly winds 5 to 10. Humidity is at 73% through the evening hours. We drop back through the 60s, 50s. We'll bottom out near 50 for an overnight low. I do think we could get a little bit of patchy fog in here, so watch out for that, and also still watch out for the water in those low-lying areas that are still above the roads. It's harder to see during the overnight hours. A lot of cumulus clouds kind of skirting through, clearing out in our western counties. We'll start to clear out later on tonight as this system rolls east. Not a whole bunch going on out to the west, which means we look pretty good over the next couple days. But as this system rolls east, look at the jet stream really strengthening out to our west. Very strong storm systems. But this system that gave us all the rain, it retrogrades back toward the west as we go through the week next week. In return, this same system that gave us all this rain blocks up the pattern, meaning we stay dry for about the next week or so. So we get a good, nice long swath of pretty dry conditions. All right, we're going to drop back near 50 as we go through the overnight hours tonight. We'll have an easterly wind tomorrow, pretty good day, partly sunny skies. We're going to warm all the way up into the mid-70s during the afternoon. 70 by noon, high temp 75, easterly winds light 5 to 10. And then out of the clouds tomorrow night. We're going to stop on Sunday morning, Mother's Day. We only drop near 60. As we warm through the day, we'll be into the 70s by the noon hour. If you're doing any outdoor activities on Mother's Day, it looks great. We go into the low 80s, mid 80s actually, for highs on Sunday. So Sunday looks fantastic. Starting to heat up. 88 by Monday, 89 Tuesday, 89 Wednesday. Look at this, 90 degrees by next Thursday, but no chances for rain until we head into late next week and also next weekend. So if we look at our severe weather calendar, we're in a lull, which we need. But the yellow days start popping up here in about a week. That means at least a low chance for severe weather. There's orange days or at least moderate chances for severe weather. So it will get active again. So the bottom line is enjoy the next week or so.
Enjoy the lull, as you call it. Those are pretty rare this time of year. And it's nice that it coincides with Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Hey, here's a look at our tower camera sponsored by R.E. Smith Construction as work continues on the KOAM More Power project. More powerful transmitter coming. Check it out anytime on our website, koamnewsnow.com/power. Still ahead, Pitt State and Missouri Southern begin their rivalry series tonight in the first round of the MIAA tournament. And a Diamond High School wrestler signs to continue his career at a Southwest Missouri university. Danny Terzer has that and more up next.
Pitt State and Missouri Southern baseball square off tonight in the first round of the MIAA tournament. The two rivals play a 3-game series this weekend, with the winner advancing to the Final Four in Edmond, Oklahoma next week. The Gorillas are the 3 seed in the tournament, while the Lions enter as the 6 seed. Jordan Fitzpatrick hit a solo shot to put the Lions up 1-0 in the top of the second. We'll have highlights and post-game reaction from this one tonight at 10. Two of the best high school softball teams in Kansas meet tonight in Pittsburgh. The Frontenac Raiders hit the field for a doubleheader against Columbus in a league and regional matchup. The Titans are 16-1 coming into the day, while the Raiders are right behind them in the regional standings at 14-2. Bottom of the first, Mia Brown shoots it back up the middle with the bases loaded. Heather Arnett scores 1-0 Frontenac after 1. Big second inning from Columbus. Aubrey Saporito pulls it into left. 2-run score off the double. Titans get 6 in the inning to go up 6-1. Then in the fourth, Gracie Major adds to the lead, up and out to left center. Solo shot for Major puts Columbus up 7-3, but Frontenac comes back. It's tied 8-8 heading to the bottom of the 7th. At the college level, Missouri Southern aims to stay alive in the MIAA tournament tonight, facing elimination against Central Oklahoma. That game is final. The Lions fall 11-3. Yasmin Vargas and Abby DeSanto pick up a hit and an RBI each. Missouri Southern finishes the spring with a 26-25 overall record. Diamond High School standout Landon Clement signs today to continue his career at the college level. Clement signs this afternoon to wrestle at Drury University in Springfield. Clement is an all-around athlete for the Wildcats. In the fall, he earned all-conference honors as both a running back and linebacker. But on the wrestling mat, he's one of the best to ever do it at Diamond. He's a 3-time state qualifier, a 2-time state medalist, and his second-place finish in February is the highest finish for a Diamond wrestler in program history.
I wanted to stay close to home, obviously. It's a new program. Coach Reynolds is really excited about the future of the program, and I'm excited too, so I'm excited to get started.
His ability to work at a high level in the room and on the mat during competition, and again, his knowledge just keeps him at the top of the game. That's it for sports. We're back after this.
To honor a local veteran, Orville Eldridge served in the U.S. Army and Marine Corps from 1942 to 45. His hometown, Baxter Springs, Kansas, and we salute Staff Sergeant Orville Eldridge, a 4-state hero. Good news for anybody planning outdoor Mother's Day events, because the weather's looking pretty good.
There's a big spider right behind your foot.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out live on TV.
All right.
I'll try to stay calm.
I was trying to stay calm. All right, the weekend looks pretty good. Temperatures mid-70s for us tomorrow. 84 on Mother's Day, pushing 90 next week. You guys take care of it?
Well, you know what, Danny, I don't blame you for moving.
I told you.
We'll talk to Danny tonight at 10, assuming that she and the spider get that far. We'll see you then. Let's make it a great evening.